Welcome, everyone. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Carter out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. And for the Spurs, Wembanyama is the center with Sochan next to him. Insanity is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Miller in at the small forward. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Here's Insanity. Fox. He gets it in there. Fox has got the first points up on the board tonight here for San Antonio.
Well, hard to get Fox off of his center of gravity. So low, so quick, and phenomenal at scoring when he gets hit.
Shot from the wing. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Towns.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Bridges outside. Towns trying to get open. And there's Bridges on the assist by Brunson.
Bridges doing a great job of getting on the inside to find a way to score.
Over to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Towns. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. That's tipped and stolen by Wembanyama. Towns with the steal. Brunson scanning the floor. He dishes it to Bridges. He kicks it to Carter. Top of the key. San Antonio with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game. Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
You have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
Well, it's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark year in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game is growing.
One falls for Brunson. Well, we know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
And for a team in the NBA's biggest market, Brett, amazing that it's been 5+ decades since the Knicks' last title.
That's unbelievable. I mean, they've been close a couple times, but that has not been in recent history, Kevin, as you know. They've had a lot of great players, but, man, it just shows you how hard it is to win in this league.
And the first one at the line is good. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Both shots good from the stripe. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decade.
You try to stay as much as you can connected with Brunson, but he just knows how much space he needs to squeeze one off.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Insanity. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Now here's Brunson. A 23-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Here's Insanity. Outside, Fox. Here's Insanity. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Good work there as it goes. Insanity's got 6.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
A floater. Here's Towns. He's off on that one. Good defense by Wembanyama. And he gets the bucket. It's a tie ball game.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Pass to Anunoby. Now the pass to Carter. Lays it up and makes it in.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Sohan. He has yet to score. Shoots over Brunson. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And it's Carter missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Fox. Here's Insanity. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Puts it up from 12. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Miller. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Second personal foul.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Antonio.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
That free throw good from Miller. Believe it or not, the regular season is almost over, Greg, for teams that are out of the playoff picture. What's important now?
Well, I think, Kevin, first you need to self-evaluate. Check out your roster. Who do you keep? Who do you let go? And then once you figure that out, you start thinking about which guys to bring in.
Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 25-point game against Utah.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throws.
Now here's Brunson. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox.
Brunson sizing up the defense and really good at operating in the pick and roll.
Here's Insanity, defended by Carter. And Insanity gets it to go. Insanity's got 10 points in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Brunson the pass to Carter. Good D by Miller.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Fox against Brunson. Pass to Sohan. Shot clock at 6. The putback. Wembanyama on the follow.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Fox. Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Assist from
Brunson's got his third assist on the night. Wembanyama with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Ball's knocked loose. Miller outside. It's rebounded by New York.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Inside. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Spurs leading by 4. Now, here's Fox. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Sohan. Fox with it. Clock at 6. Here's Miller. No good on that one. Good D by Anunoby. In the corner, it's Bridges. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Brunson. Right around 25 points per, 11 assists, and 2 rebounds. And, guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Here's Wembanyama. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Knicks ball.
As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Take a look at New York. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And checking out New York, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Towns. White comes in for Carter. And it's Simons in for Jalen Brunson. New York trailing. Simons. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Johnson outside. The 10-footer. Wembanyama, no good.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Bridges against Fox. There's the pass to Vassell. Kicks it out to Johnson. They could use a bucket. Green for 2 points. And the Spurs lead by 2.
A priority for Johnson continuing to work on his jumper, especially off the catch like that.
It's deflected. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
New York ball.
Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. The Spurs second.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
Bridges outside. It's White on the wing. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Vassell.
A great defense. Vassell is so versatile, and he's a player who can guard all 5 positions.
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
God, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Great setup there by their setup man and De'Aaron Fox.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Simons kicks to White. New York moving the ball around. Here's Anunoby. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Anunoby's got 9.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Nobody near Barnes. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. White against Vassell. White, good.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
1:11 left here in the first quarter. Here's Fox. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And it's tied up with that one. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Now, here's Johnson. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Off target with his 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
San Antonio's gone 105 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Here's Simons. Good on the shot.
And
the Knicks lead by 2.
Finding a way through. Contact comes Simons' way, and he just avoids it.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Tie game in San Antonio. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
34.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Wembanyama is the center with Sochan next to him. De'Aaron Fox out there with Insanity, and it's Miller in at the 3 spot. Now here is Carter. He picked up 27 points in their last win against the Raptors in Toronto.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
One shot.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Well, one thing I miss about this era, the emphasis on scoring back to the basket. You just don't see it as often.
Well, you miss it, Kevin, because that's the only way you knew how to score. So, no, it's not the most efficient shot. And trust me, when players come back in who can physically dominate the game and move players around, they'll get the ball close to the basket. But for now, let it fly.
And here is Hart following the 3 from Chris Paul. Here's Towns in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Let's see some of the numbers here for Victor Wembanyama. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Brunson kicks to White. New York moving it around. They get it again.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. His rookie year, Spurs coaches suggested that Jeremy Sochan shoot his free throws one-handed. He said, I thought they were joking. But the new form got his elbow under the ball and his percentages rose. Coach Popovich said a lot of guys wouldn't even want to try it, but he doesn't worry about what people think. He just wants to get better. Kevin?
I can see it. All right, David, thanks. Vassell, no good.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
And here is Paul. He averages about 5 points a game. Left block shot on the way. Vassell, no good. New York leading by 6. To the middle. Here's Towns. And Miller with the block. And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession. White against Vassell. Outside, White. 6 on the shot clock. Hart. Here's Towns. And at last, they get one to fall. Towns has got the lead up to 8 now for New York. San Antonio calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
T-shirts to the loudest section. Get back!
In the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Take a look at the Spurs. Right now, they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs.
And right now for the Spurs, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
That one's in there. The Nets lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Miller. Ball against Brunson. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Passes to Vassell. Charity stripe shot. Count that one.
That's some classic Chris Paul in action, reading the floor and finding the opening.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. White against Vassell. White the pass to Towns. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
And so it's New York with it. There's the lob to Carter. And stolen by Miller. 5-on-3 break. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Tries again. Here's Brunson. The shot, no good. Paul with the defensive effort. Spurs trail by 6 to the inside. Here's Manu Karashvili. That's it, coming off an assist from Miller.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 10. It's Hart on the wing. White inside, covered by Vassell. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Towns.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow player.
Now, here's Vassell. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. Second, the Knicks.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
And the first one drops.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Vassell hits them both. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Leading by 5. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
That mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Back to Miller. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. That's 7 points for the eraser.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
It's good.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Al Paul. Barnes outside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Brunson. He's got 10. Basket counts. Brunson's got 12 points in the game.
You always hear about the toughness of Brunson. It really comes through when he's taking defenders on inside.
San Antonio calls timeout. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Look at Victor Wembanyama here. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Here's insanity. 10 points for him. Fox from outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Brunson, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Insanity. 6 to shoot. From the top of the key. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lays it up off the glass. Carter's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Miller. Launches a 3. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. The Knicks leading by 4. Brunson with it. He's got 12. Carter finds Brunson. With the shot. That one rolling around and rims out. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've step beyond the arc in the second quarter.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Took him no time at all on that one. 11 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And here's Brunson outside. Good on the three-point shot. And the Knicks lead by 4.
How about the response from Brunson, nailing 3 of his own?
Miller outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 15. Knocked loose. Wembanyama passes to Insanity. And Wembanyama throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
New York calls timeout.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
He's checked in for Josh Hart. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Kobe White. Carter kicks to Brunson. Back to Carter from outside the arc. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
The Knicks have looked good at the line today. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That's good from Carter. Spurs trail by 3. Outside, Fox. Shoots over Bridges. Fox, no good.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Now, here's Fox. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Count the basket. Fox has got 6 points.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
2 minutes.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Fires at the elbow. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And Miller with the block. And they get it back. Carter inside the three-point line. He can't get that one. Good D by Miller. San Antonio's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Insanity. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Insanity's got 12 points in the game. Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. Beyond the arc. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Outside, Fox. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
To the paint. Here's Fox. Right through the D for the layup. Fox has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Pretty much all you can do on defense there. De'Aaron Fox. Great poise in the painted area.
Here's Brunson. The teardrop falls in. Brunson's got 20.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Fox finds Wembanyama.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
And there's the pass to Fox. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
They put a big effort in the rebounding battle, working to corral every miss. That's the hustle you love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
Shaq, what's your take on San Antonio so far?
They need to play with better energy on D. Some of these guys are going to sleep out there. Anyway, they've allowed over 50% shooting. Gave us way too many open looks. I'm sure they hear it in the locker room. Maybe they'll come out angry.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Carter. And it's Brunson in at the point. Inside, here's Anunoby. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
That's good from Anunoby. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Spurs trail by 4. Fox looking it over. Bridges with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Anunoby. Finished off the break. Anunoby's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The attention Mikal had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
Now, here's Fox. And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Let's go. It's good from the top of the key. Wembanyama's got 17 now.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Anunoby following the bucket by the Spurs. Just 5 on the clock. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Fires for 3. Rebound by Sohan.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Kicks it to Fox. Passes it to Miller. Outside, Fox shoots the 3. Got a piece of it.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
Defensive foul. Karl Anthony Towns.
The Spurs have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One shot.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And here's Brunson. 20 points for him. Pass to Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 6th assist on the night. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Sohan, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Knicks. Fires the three. They get it back.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Insanity. And the layup's good off the glass. Insanity's got 14.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind it out game.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And here we have an opportunity to check out Karl-Anthony Towns. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Now here's Brunson. He's got 20. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Brunson's got 22.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
The pass to Sohan. It's rebounded by New York. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brunson kicks to Carter. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist in the game. Bridges against Fox. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Fox has got 10 points. New York leading by 5. Now Brunson. He's got 22. Here's the floater, and he's able to get it back. And there's the foul. It's on Towns.
Karl-Anthony.
That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Spurs have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Insanity. That one good for 2. 16 points for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bridges outside. Passes to Anunoby. Now Bridges. Brunson with it. He's got 24. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got 26 points.
Well, Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Outside, Fox. Down low, here's Miller. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Now here's Towns. He's got 15. Here's Insanity. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there. Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. Number 1, the Knicks.
Over the last month, they've been extremely disciplined on the perimeter, not really rushing to get attempts off, but taking their time to find the best looks.
Now here's Brunson. 26 points for him. Carter inside the three-point line. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Fox. He's got 10. Pass to Insanity. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jalen Brunson.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
Now here's Brunson. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Hits it from three-point range. Anunoby's got 10 points in just the second half. Spurs trail by 8. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
A smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
San Antonio making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Robinson's checked in. Right side, Fox. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Fox has got 12.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pope loose and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. So for the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Carter. Kobe White comes in for Bridges. And it's Simons in for Jalen Brunson. Spurs trail by 6. Kicks it out to Johnson. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
And Johnson is still honing this part of his game, but this is an encouraging sign.
White looking around. Puts it up from 12. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Miller, the pass to Wembanyama. That one falls.
Yeah, he earned that one. Taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
That one drops. He ties it up. Simons has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Pass to Anunoby. This one for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Insanity. He's got 16 to the middle. Here's Miller. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Miller's got 17.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
For Miller, putting up about 24 points per, 7 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Now, here's Simon. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And Anunoby sends it back.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by San Antonio.
Here's Fox. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Here's Miller. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. The pass to White. Simons against Fox. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. And it's Simons missing.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Wembanyama. 23 points in the game, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And the Spurs making a change here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in.
Sandro Mamukelishvili.
Fox against Simons. Passes it to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Over Robinson. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Fox.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Fox against Simon. It's tipped. Now, here's Fox. 12 points for him. Here's Insanity. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. They get the rebound. Wembanyama. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. New York trailing. Simons up top. Guarded by Fox. And Hart has it in the corner. New York, no good that time either. San Antonio's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Insanity. Sweet little floater. Insanity's got 6 points in the quarter.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Poked away. Knicks trail by 4. And the pass to Simons. misses for three.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now, here's Fox. Close enough for Wembanyama.
Fox does a great job of sizing up the defense and then finding the hole. So good at getting in there.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Anunoby passes to Simons. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Tries from 10. And Insanity gets it to go. And it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Again, Simons missing. San Antonio leading by 8. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Fox against White. And here is Fox. 12 points for him. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Wembanyama, no good.
And I was sure that was money.
He made it! He gets it to go!
Wow! What a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Make sure we're talking on defense. Make sure we're talking, everyone get down. We got to be more active. We got to make some hustle plays. Trace the ball, read the ball, move on the fly to the ball. Everybody talk. We need some hustle plays.
Wanting his guys, clearly the message here, to be more aggressive.
And demanding that they be better in every area of the game right now.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Miller is out there with Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. And so here is New York after the basket by San Antonio. Carter. And Carter with his second chance points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now, here's Fox. Bridges with some nice defense.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Fox with it, and it's Carter picking him up. And Fox gets it to go.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
To the left side wing. Wembanyama. Carter pulls it in. Knicks trail by 7. Brunson the pass to Towns. And stolen by Wembanyama. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Here's Sohan. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now here's Brunson. He's tightly guarded. It's good. Jalen Brunson's got 28.
And Brunson powering right through a very tight defense.
Bridges with the steal. Miller against White. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Spurs. So Sochan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Wembanyama for 3. The Spurs rebound. Miller, no luck. Knicks trail by 9. Bridges kicks to White. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Hits the three-point bomb.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And the Spurs with possession after New York gets the 3. There's the lob to Carter.
A solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11 points. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Line for San Antonio, De'Aaron Fox.
And he makes the first.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Fox hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Brunson. The rebound by the Spurs. Fox has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Barnes. Out to Miller. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from 3-point range.
Here's Sochan. Now, Vassell. Here's Fox. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Fox has got 6 points in the quarter. Brunson with it. Outside, Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 9th assist in the game now. Outside, Fox. No good on the shot. Towns with the defensive effort. Knicks trail by 5. Bridges outside. Ball stolen. Barnes outside. Passes it to Vassell. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And the added strength coming into play for Vassell. Nice job scoring through the contact.
Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Devin Vassell.
And that one falls for Vassell.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Now here's Brunson. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Carter inside the 3-point line. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Assisted by Jalen Brunson.
San Antonio leading by 6. Miller surveying the floor. A pass to Fox. Shoots over Bridges. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Towns finds Carter. New York moving the ball around. White with it. Takes the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
3.
Brunson's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Fox against Bridges. Pulls it from the elbow. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. Insanity comes in for Devin Vassell. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anunoby, he's checked in for Kobe White. And the Spurs with possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. Wembanyama heads the bucket.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Brunson following the bucket by the Spurs. Here he goes. Towns, the pass to Bridges. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. Brunson, no good.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
Now here's Brunson. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. Here's Sohan. Outside for Wembanyama. It's good from long range. Wembanyama has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Now here's Towns. Back to Brunson. The kick out to Towns. Anunoby passes to Towns. And the Knicks miss again.
And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Brunson. Floats one up. And good that time. Brunson's got 10 points here in the second half.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Fox against Bridges. Fox, no good. Knicks trail by 8. Towns, the pass to Anunoby. He kicks to Bridges. Pass to Carter. For the 3. Rebound by Sohan. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. To the inside. Over to the left wing. Here's Insanity. Second chance shot. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. Guarded closely. Back to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Spurs. There's the pass to Wembanyama. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 5 assists tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Brunson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Zohan, the pass to Fox. 1:56 left in the game. Good D by Anunoby. Knicks trail by 12. Towns kicks to Brunson. High arcing shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Brunson's got 6 points in the quarter.
An incredible job, Brunson, just measuring off that floater.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Sohan. Here's Insanity, defended by Carter. Here's Insanity, and that one goes long.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now here's Brunson. Wide open shot is on the money. Brunson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks. Bridges against Fox. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Sohan. 2 points. That one goes.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Down low, Towns. Banked in off the glass.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Insanity, the pass to Sohan. Count it. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So the first of 3 is good, and that brings them within single digits. He makes the second free throw, and that brings them within 8. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that narrows the gap to 7. And here is Fox. And so it's San Antonio with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.